Hello friends, today I will explain you some Vedic mathematics tricks for multiplying two-digit numbers. As we know that maths plays very important role in cracking or getting good score in any examination, whether it is of school level or university or any competitive exams. And in maths also, calculation plays very crucial role, as without calculation we can never imagine maths, and this calculation only takes lots of time. If we are not applying proper tricks, then my purpose is to explain you some tricks so that it will be helpful to you in the examinations, and by applying this trick you can save your time, which time you can spare for your some what kind of questions. So with this, let's start. Remember one thing, that if you want to apply any Vedic mathematics tricks, then you should have good grip on addition, subtraction, as well as you must know 1 to 10 table at least, right? So let's start. Here, for two-digit numbers, there are some conditions on the number that you have to observe. So by observing that, you can exactly get the idea what kind of calculation method you should apply there, and it will be helpful to you. Now, first condition is that when unit digits sum is 10 and tens digit numbers are same. Here you can see that 7 and 3 gives you 10 and 5 is common. So when this kind of numbers are there, at that time what you should do, that you have to multiply this 5 with its next consecutive number, that is 6. So 5 into 6 will give you 30, and unit digit numbers you will multiply. So 7 into 3 will give you 21. Now what you need to do, that you have to just write these two numbers together. So first what you will write, you will write 30 and then you will write this 20. Simply you have to put together. So you will get the answer 553 into 57 will give you 3021. Isn't it easy? If not, let's move on the next question. I know that now you will get exact idea what to do. Now 71 into 79. Here also you can see 9 plus 1 will give you 10 and 7 is at tens place. So 7 will multiply with its next consecutive number, means 8. So 8 sevens are 56 and 9 ones are 9 will be there. Now 9 is single digit number. A condition is that this both the numbers must be having two digit. So 9 is single digit, so you will write 09, right? So answer will be 5609, 5609. Now I think you all understand what to do. So now let's do it orally. 82 into 88. Here 8 plus 2 will give you 10. So 8 nines are, here 8 is there. So 8 will multiply with its next consecutive number, that is 9. 8 nines are will be 72. 72 we will write here, and then 8 twos are 16. 16 you have to put here. So 7216 is the answer of this. Now let's move. Now let's do calculation little bit more faster. A little bit more fast. Sorry. 94 into 96. So again 6 plus 4 will give you 10. So 9 will multiply with its next consecutive number 10. So 9 into 10 will give you 90, and 4 6 are 24. So 9024 is the answer. 75 into 75. Both the numbers are same, but 5 plus 5 will give you 10 and 7 is common. So 7 will multiply with the 8. 8 sevens are 56 and 5 fives are 25. So understood? So here there are some questions for practice. You can make your own questions. Nothing is difficult in this preparing this question also, or do more and more practice. Practice is very important, because otherwise you will forget or you will get confusion that which method which I have to apply where. So to avoid that kind of confusion, you should do more and more practice of this similar kind of method. I think that method is clear now. This is also little bit similar method. Now condition 2. Here in that method you are having tens digit same and unit digit gave you some 10. Here when unit digits are same and tens digit number gives some 10. Okay, here you can see that unit digit 9 are same and 7 plus 3 will give you 10. So what we will do in this kind of multiplication? So that is also easy. What you will do, that first you will focus on the tens digit, that you will multiply this tens digit 7 and 3, and then you will add this unit digit into it. So I have done multiplication 7 into 3, that is 21, plus this 9. 9 is the common digit that I have added here, and I got the answer 30. I will keep it as it is, and then you have to do multiplication of this two unit digit number, or you can do one more thing, as both the numbers are same, so you can take square. 9 square will be 81. So again you have to put it together, so 3081 will be the answer. This is also easy, but you must find out the difference between these two conditions, that in that previous one it was tens digit same and here unit digit same, so methods are not same. Okay, so keep this thing in the mind and do more and more practice, so that you will be habitual with this methods. Right, now let's move on the next question, so that you can get proper idea how it works. 87 into 27. So 8 and 2 will multiply together, and then we will add 7 in it. So 8 to the 16 plus 7 will give you 23, and then 7 square is 49. By putting this together we are getting 23 and 49. So 2349 is our answer, is our product of these two number. Now let's do somewhat fast calculation. Now 98 into 18. So 9 into 1. So it will give you 9 plus 8 is 17, and 8 square is 64. So final answer is 1764. Okay, now orally. I think now you understand the whole method, how it works. So let's do some practice orally also. So 63 into 43. Here 3 same. 6 and 4 is 10. So 6 fours are 24. 24 plus 3 is 27. And 3 square is 9. 9 is single digit. So 09. So 2709 is the answer. Now next is 85 into 25. Here 5 same, and 8 plus 2 gives you 10. So 8 2s are 16. 16 plus 5 will give you 21, and 5 square is 25. So 2125 is the answer. I hope you understand this method properly, and no doubt regarding the method. So now practice time. You can pause the video and you can solve this, or you can take screenshot also. Again, I am telling you that you should make your own questions and try to solve it. Okay, so now let's move on the next condition. When both the numbers have 1 in its tens digit. Now friends, this condition have two methods. By two ways you can solve this kind of questions when 1 is there in the tens digit in both the numbers. This is very important condition, that in both the numbers 1 must be at its tens digit. So for that, again 5 3s will give you 15, that you will keep as it is, and just put underline over unit digit, because we will consider this unit digit as unit digit of the final product, and we will take carry of this tens digit with our next process. What is the next process? For that, what you have to do, you have to add this 15 with this unit digit of the second number. So 15 plus 3 will give you 18, right? Now 18 is not the answer. We are having the carry 1 that you will add here, and we will get the answer 19. So final answer is 195. So 15 into 13 will give you 195. Not understood? So let's move on the next question so that you can get proper idea how to do 16 into 19. So first, what you will do, 6 into 9, that is 54, underline 4 and keep it as it is. Then 16 plus 9, so it will give you 25, and in 8 you will add 5, so answer will be 30. So 16 into 19 will give you 304. I think idea is more clear now. Let's do one more question. 12 into 18. So 8 into 2 will give you 16, and 12 plus 8 will give you 20. But in 20, 1 is the carry from 16 that we will add, and answer is 21. So 21 we will write as it is, and then 6 we will put at the unit place. That underline digit you have to put at unit place. So answer is 216. Sorry, it was little bit correction, so don't consider this correction mark. 15 into 18. Now let's do it orally. What we will do, 8 5s are 40. 40 0 is here. Now 4 we have to keep in mind that we have to take as a carry. Now 15 plus 8 will give you 23. 23 plus 7. 23 plus 4. So it will give you 27. So 270 will be the answer. Clear? I hope you understand it. Now let's move on the practice question. These are some questions. Please note it down. Okay. Now let's move on the next method. For this kind of numbers only, where 1 is in tens place. The next method is more simpler than the previous method, but the last choice is on you, that whatever method you like you can apply. Here also we have to multiply 5 into 3, means unit digit we have to multiply and underline the unit digit. But here in that method we were adding this first number with the unit digit of second number, but here we will not do it. We will add this unit digit number only, and whatever answer is coming in that we will add 1, means carry from the product of 5 and 3. Whatever answer is coming, again we will underline its unit digit. It is different thing, here only one single digit number is there, but this number we can consider as 09. So from 09, 9 is the unit digit, so 9 I will put at tens place. Here whatever answer of products unit digit we have to consider as unit digit of the product, and by adding these two digits, whatever answer we are getting, that's unit digit we will consider as a tens digit of the whole product, and then simply you have to put this 1 from the first number here when your sum is single digit number. Sorry, screen has stopped. Again I am sharing the screen. So we were talking about second number, that's 16 into 19. So we will multiply this 6 into 9. 6 into 9 is 54, and 6 plus 9 will give you 6 and 6, 12 and 3. That is 15. 15 plus 5, this carry, and we will get 20. So answer will be, we will take this 0 unit digit of this 20, and then we will take this 2 as a carry, and we will add this carry with the tens digit of this first number, that is 1. So 1 plus 2 will give you 3. So answer is 304. So this 3 we have to put at hundreds place, 0 at tens place, and 4 at unit place. Now let's do one more so that exactly we can get idea. 12 into 18. So first what we have to do, that is 8 into 2 is 16. So 16, 6 here, and 1 will be carry. Then 8 plus 2 will be 10. 10 plus 1 carry, so it will be 11, and 1 here, and 1 will be in the carry. Now this 1 will add with the 1 of this first number's tens digits. So answer is 2. So final answer is 216. Understood? Let's do one more question. 15 into 18. So 8 5s are 40. 40 is 0 here, and 4 will be in carry. 8 plus 5 will be 13. 13 plus 4 will be 17. So 7 here, and 1 will be in carry. And 1 plus this 1 is 270. So clear? It's very simple method, and more simpler than the first method. Right? So these are the practice questions. Please note it down. Okay. Now next condition, condition 4. When the numbers smaller but nearer to 10 square, means number should be near to 100 but they are smaller than the 100. Okay, so example is 95 into 97. Both the numbers are very close to 100 but smaller than 100. So what you should do in this kind of condition, you should subtract both the numbers from 100. Whatever remainder you are getting, that you have to multiply. Here I have multiplied this 5 and 3, and it is 15. 15 I will put as it is. Then you should subtract remainder got by subtracting second number from 100 from the, you should subtract this remainder from the first number, or you should subtract remainder got by subtracting first number from the 100 from the second number. Right, here I have written it in this form. I have put this remainder below that particular number, and then in cross we have to do subtraction. You can do any subtraction, whether you can subtract 95 minus 3 or you can do 97 minus 5. No need to apply both the operation together. Here I have written it just to explain you, otherwise it is not necessary. Any one subtraction you should do, and whatever answer you are getting after subtraction, here I have subtract 95 minus 3, you will get 92. See, in the similar manner 97 minus 5 also will give you the same number. So no need to do two subtraction, any one subtraction you can do. But remember one thing, you have to subtract the remainder of the another number from the main number, whatever you are considering, right? And this answer you have to write here in the very first two places, and then whatever answer you are getting after multiplication of this remainder, that you will put in the last. Just simply you have to write it together. Okay, not understood? Let's do one more question. You will definitely understand this method. It is very simple. Look, 91 into 92. So 100 minus 91 will give you 9. 100 minus 92 will give you 8. Okay. So 9 into 8 means product of this two number is 72. Keep it as it is. Then what I will do, I will just subtract this 8 from this 91, or I can subtract 9 from this 92. So whatever subtraction you will, if you feel easy, that you can apply. I have applied here 91 minus 8. So I got 83. This 83 I will put in the first two place and 72 in the last two place. So answer is 8372. Now I think little bit you understand the method. Now let's move on the next question so that you will get exact idea what we are doing. Now 98 into 83. Both the numbers are very close to 100. So first we will subtract 98 from 100. We are getting 2. Here 83. When we subtract from 100, then we are getting 17. Now 17 twos are we know 34. So I have written it here, and now here you can see it is very easy to subtract 2 from 83 in comparison of subtract 17 from 98. So I have chosen this subtraction, 83 minus 2, so it will be 81, and final answer will be 8134. So I think now you all understood it, what we have done. Now let's move on the next question. 93 into 82. So 100 minus 93 will be 7, and 100 minus 82 will be 18. So 18 sevens are 126, and now 82 minus 7, right? 82 minus 7 will give you 75, and here as there are 3-digit number, so you have to underline 2-digit only, as only 2-digit we want, and this one, because these are 2-digit numbers, so we will consider 2-digit only everywhere. So 26 we will underline, and this 1 will be taken as carry. So 75 plus 1 will give you 76. So final answer will be 7626. In this question, everywhere we got two digits only. Here we have got 3 digits, so from that we are getting we will consider only 2-digit, and 1 will be taken as carry, and that carry we will add with the answer of this subtraction, right? I think now you understand properly. So these are some practice questions. In the beginning only I told you that subtraction must be powerful to apply Vedic maths. Now let's move on the next question, next condition, that is condition 5. When the numbers are bigger than 10 square but near to it. Means numbers are bigger than 100 but very close to 100. So for that, example is 103 into 105. Obviously these are 3-digit number because it is very close to 100, so I have taken it here only because it is very crucial to to explain you that what is the difference when number is smaller than 100 or numbers are smaller bigger than 100. So that's why I have considered here 3-digit numbers also. So in that method, in the previous method, when numbers are smaller than 100 at that time, what were you doing? You were doing subtraction of that particular number. Here also you have to do subtraction, but from 103 you need to subtract 100. So whatever remainder you will get, that is 3. Or you can do one more thing, that how you will get this 103 by adding what thing you will get 103. So in 100, when we add 3, at that time we are getting 103, and when in 100 we add 5, at that time we are getting 105. So our main numbers, our main digits are 3 into 5. So its answer is 15, and this is 2-digit number only, so I am keeping it as it is. Then in that previous method, you were subtracting, you were doing this cross subtraction, but here you will add this remainder, means you will add this 5 into this first number, or you can add this 3 into 105. So again I have written this remainder 3 below 103 and 5 below 105. Any one addition you need to do. I have, because this both the addition you can see here, they are same, so any one you can apply, right? So 103 plus 5 will give you 108, or 105 plus 3 also will give you 108. So any one addition you can do. It will depend on the question, that which will be more easier that you should add. So here you can take this all 3 digits together and it will be 108. So I have put here 108, and this 15 you should simply put at the last. So answer is 10,815. Okay, one more question, very easy, totally opposite process you need to apply, which you have applied in the previous method. Here 107. So how will you get 107? By adding 7 into 100. So 7 is our required number, and 108 we are getting by adding 8 into 100. So 8 is the required number. Now multiplying 7 into 8, we are getting 56, and 108, here 7 and 8. The 7 is smaller number, so it is more easier to add. So I will add this 7 not in 107, but I will add it in 108. So 108 plus 7 will give you 115, and no need of this if you are already adding this 7 with 108, because answer will be same. I have written it here because I just want to explain you how it works. Otherwise 115 is the answer of addition, so I will put it in the first, and then 56 at the last. So answer is 11,556. Let's do one more question so that we get more idea. 112 into 108. So here we will get 12, and here we will get 8. So 12 into 8 will give you 96, and then what we are doing, we will add this 8, because it is easy to add this 8 in comparison of 12. So 8 we will add into 112, so we will get 120. So answer will be 12096. Now understood? I think this whole concept is now clear for both the condition. Okay, now 107 into 118, so it will give you 100 plus 7. Here 7 is extra, right? So 7 is our required number. Here 18 is our required number. So 18 sevens are 126. And then 7 is easier to add. So I will add it into 118 in cross, right? This 7, or you can do here also, this 7 you can add in 118. So you will get 125, right? And in 125 again, here product we are getting 3 digit, we have to take only 2 digit for that. So 1 will be taken as carry and answer will be 12626. So I think this whole concept is now clear. You need to understand that multiplications answers 2 digit, tens digit as well as unit digit only you need to take, and this one, that hundreds digit, must be taken as carry. Okay, so these are some practice questions. Please do it. These are the methods which require little bit more practice, so please do more and more question of this kind of this method. Okay, I think now you have already noted down. So let's move on the next condition, condition number 6. Now this is very important method of multiplication, and this method can be applied any kind of multiplication. If you uh, forget any kind of condition, and you get confusion to how which method should be applied or not, then no need to confuse, because this method can be applied anywhere for any kind of multiplication when you have given 2 digit numbers, right? So let's move on this main condition, main method, which is very popular method for multiplying 2 digit number. So what is the method? So first, here also you have to multiply this both the unit digit number, and that is 9 into 4, that will be 36, and you have to take only one number, one digit, and this tens digit will be taken as carry. Then what you need to do, that you have to multiply this two number as well as this two number, and then you have to add it. So 9 fours are 36 and 4 twos are, that is 8. And then you have to add these numbers. So 36 into 36 plus 8, and this 3 carry was there. So this 3 will be also added with this. So answer will be 36 plus 8 will be 44. 44 plus 3 will be 47. Again, from 47 we will consider only unit digit. This 4 will be again in carry. Now what we will do for the next digit, that we will multiply now this tens digit together. 4 twos are 8, and in that we will add this carry, that is 4 plus 4 will be added into 8, and we will get 12. So final answer will be what? Whatever multiplication you are doing for this tens digit and its unit digit, its final answer will be written as the first position. Then in the tens place, your addition answers unit digit will come, and in its units place, its unit digit numbers products unit digit will come. So finally answer will be 1276. Not much clear, right? Let's move on the next question. It will be automatically clear the whole concept. So first you have to multiply both the unit digits and underline the unit digit of the answer. Then you have to, here it is 8 into 2, so it will be 16. Now multiply this both number, 8 8s are 16, and this both extreme digit, that is 6 2s are 12. Then you have to add it. sorry, 8 8s are 64 and 6 2s are 12. So 64 plus 12, and then you have to add 1 from this 16. Okay, so 1 I have added here. So finally I got 64 plus 12 will give you 76. 76 plus 1 will be 77. Then I have to take this unit digit as underlined digit, and then I will multiply this tens digit. 8 6 are 48. 48 plus this 7 will be considered as carry. So answer is 55. Now how will you write it? In the unit place you will write this 6. In tens place you will write this 7. And finally 55 will be at hundreds and thousand place. So now I think you will get proper idea that how much fast you can do it. So in next question I have not written anything. First you have to put 3 blanks, and in that 3 blanks you will write the digits, and orally whole calculation we will try to do. Now let's see. 8 2s are 16. So in 16 6 is the unit digit, so we will put it here, and 1 we will be taken as carry. Now 5 2s are 10 and 8 9s are 72, and then you have to add this both, and what you will get? 72 plus 10, so it will be 82, and 1 is the carry, so it will be 83, and in 83 3 is the unit digit, so I have kept it here, and 8 will be taken as carry. Now we will multiply this both the tens digit number which I have marked as right sign. 9 5s are 40, 45. 45 plus 8, so it will be 23. So final answer is 5336. Correct? Now let's do one more question. 28 into 47. So 7 8s are 56. 6 is here and 5 is carry. Now 8 4s are 32 and 7 2s are 14. Now 32 plus 14. 32 and 10 will be 42, and 4 means 46. 46 and 5 it will be 51. 51's 1 is here and 5 as a carry. Now 4 2s are 8. 8 and 5 will be 13. So 13 I have kept here. So final answer is 1316. 1316. I think now you understand it properly. I hope you understood it. So these are the practice question. Please note down and do more and more practice of this method, because it is very important method, right? And it can be applicable for any kind of 2-digit numbers product. So I hope you have noted down. Now let's move on the next condition. Condition 7. When both the numbers have 5 in its unit digit. When 5 is there in the unit digit, again there are more than one conditions and method when 5 is at unit place. So first condition is that when 5 is in unit digit and tens digit are same. When tens digits are in short, unit digit will be also same, and that will be as 5, and tens digit will be also same. At that time what you need to do, that is, first example is 75, right? So 75 can be written as 75 into 75. 75 square, so 75 into 75, and when 5 is there at unit place, so you should simply write 5 square, so it is 25 in the last two digit place, and then what you have to do, that tens digit you need to multiply with its consecutive number, next consecutive number, that is 7 8s are 56. That 56 you will write at the beginning. So answer will be 5625, 5625. Simple, na? Let's do one more question. 65 square. So what you will do now, do it orally. 5 square will be 25. Put it here. And 6 will multiply with its next consecutive number. So it is 6 sevens are 42. So 4,222. Then same way 85. So 5 square is 25 and 8 nines are 72. So 7225. Very simple method. Many of you must know this, but then also I have taken it together because some school children are also there. Sorry, here are the practice question. You can take some more questions also by yourself. It is very simple. Okay, without wasting much more time, let's move on the next condition because it was simple. Now this is condition 8. Here also 5 is at unit place, but for the tens place condition is different. When both the numbers have 5 at its unit place and difference between the numbers is 10. That means 5 is same at the unit place, but the difference of these two numbers, that means 65 and 75 is there, so difference of this two number is 10. 75 minus 65, whenever you are doing, at that time you are getting 10. Right? It is not necessary that every time this bigger number should be at the second place, and it is nothing like that. Where at whatever place 75 bigger number is there, you have to subtract smaller number from bigger number only, and if the answer is 10, then you can apply this method. Okay, so 65 into 75 having sum 10, so simply you will put 75 in its last two place, and then you need to observe that from that tens digit, which digit is bigger. Here 6 is smaller than 7, so 7 is the bigger. So what you will do, 7 square first you have to do, means bigger digit square you will do, and then subtract 1 from it. Whatever answer you are getting, that you have to put at the first two places. So 7 square is 49. 49 minus 1 will be 48. So 48 you will write in the beginning, and 75 you will keep fix. When 10 is the difference, at that time you have to put 75 only. So simple. Let's do one more question. 55 into 45. Again difference is 10. Here bigger number is in the first position, but doesn't matter. 55 minus 45 is 10, and then out of this 5 and 4 tens digit, 5 is the bigger one, so 5 square is 25, minus 1 we will do, so answer is 24, and after putting this 24 here we are getting 2475. Okay, now let's do orally. 45 into 35. So first simply put 75, and then out of 4 and 3, that 4 is bigger, so 4 square is 16. 16 minus 1 is 15, so here you have to write 15, so 1575 is the answer. You can see how much time you can save by applying this Vedic mathematics. These are our Indian Vedic mathematics method, which are very, very important to save time. You can take maximum benefit of this method if you achieve good grip on it. Okay, so again 95 into 85, this is the last example of this kind of method. So 75 I will put here, and 9 is bigger one, so 9 square 81, 81 minus 1 is 80, so 8075 is the final answer. So very simple method, no? So these are the practice question. Please note it down and do practice. Very simple things are there. Okay, let's move on the next method. And this method is again general rule when phi is at the unit place. This is very important method. In fact, the previous both the method of unit digit 5 came from this method only. This can be applicable without considering any kind of condition, whether tens digit are different or same. But if unit digit is 5, then you can apply this method also. So there is some condition. This is very important. Again, I am telling, when phi is there at the unit place, this is the main method to multiply the numbers. Okay, so I am reading it. When both the numbers have phi at the unit place and no condition on the tens digit, at that time what you should do? For this, for products of last two digits, need to add both the numbers tens digit. If sum gives even number, then put 25. Okay, I think you got the idea. I am talking about what? Okay, so where at the unit and tens place digit, what you should put, it will depend on these two conditions. First condition is that if the sum gives, sum means whose sum? It's tens digit sum. If tens digit sum is even number, then you have to put 25 at the last two digit in the product. And if the sum of the tens digits are odd number, then you have to put 75 in the last two digit of the product. So first we will do some questions about case 1, when sum of tens digit is even number. So first 25 into 45. So here 5 is there at the unit place and 4 and 2 is there. So by adding 4 and 2 we are getting 6, which is even number. So for even number, what you need to write? For even number you need to write 25 at the end. So I have written here 25. And for other two digit, what you need to do? You have to multiply the same digit, same tens digit, and then you need to add sum of this two digit by 2. So I will multiply 4 to the 8 plus sum of this two number already you have done, and then you have to divide it by 2. Whatever answer you are getting, that you have to add in the product. So 6 by 2 will be 3. So 8 plus 3 will be 11. So 25 into 45 will be 1125. This is also simple. One more question. 75 into 95. So 7 plus 9 will give you 16. Again even number. So in the last two digit we will write 25. And for first two digit we will multiply 7 nines are. 7 nines are will be 63. Then plus half of this 16. So it is 8. So 63 plus 8 will be 71. So answer is 7125. Okay. Now orally. So here 6 plus 4 is 10, which is even. So 25 we need to write here. And for first two digit 4 plus 6 will be 10. And already we have done addition. 4 plus 6 is 10 and 4 6 are 24, 24 plus 10 by 2. So 10 by 2 is 5. So 40, 24 plus 5 will give you 29. So 2925 will be the answer. One more question we will do. 35 into 25. So 5 plus 3 will be 8, and therefore here 25, and also do half of 8. So it will be 4. Now keep this 4 in the mind and multiply. Now multiply 5 3s are 15 and plus 4. 15 plus 4 will be 19. So 1925 will be the answer. Okay. So isn't it simple? When number is even. For odd sum also we will apply the same method, but little bit different condition is there, because sum will not be even number. So you cannot divide it by 2. So what you will do, that we will see in the next case. So I hope you have written this practice questions. So let's move on the second one. Second case is when tens digit sum is odd number. So for odd number, we know that when odd number is there in the sum, you need to write 75 at its last two digits. And for the previous digits, what we will do? Again, we have to multiply tens digit. 2 into 3 will be 6. And here 2 plus 3 is 5. So 5 by 2 will give you 2.5. Right? Addition only you have to do. But in addition, here you are not getting perfect whole number, but instead, in place of that, you are getting here number with the decimal point. Okay, so for that you should keep in mind that you have to consider only integer part of this decimal number, and you will add it in this. So your whatever answer you are getting, that you will consider as your first two digits. Okay, so here it is 2.5. So from 2.5 I will consider only 2. So answer will be 8, and final answer will be 875. Why 75 we have written here? Because your sum is odd. Clear? Both the methods are same, but here only in decimal part you need to focus. Now second, 45 into 75. So what we will do, 7 plus 4 is 11, which is odd. So last two digit will be 75. Now say 11 by 2 when we are doing, at that time we are getting 5.5. Out of that we will consider only 5. And product of 7 and 4. So it will be 28. 28 plus 5 we will get 33. So answer is 3375. Okay, understood? Okay, so now let's move on the next question. Now this question we will do orally only. 55 into 85. So first 8 plus 5 is 13, which is odd, so 75. Now 13 divided by 2. 12 divided by 2 will be 6. So 13 divided by 2 will be 6.5. From that we will consider only 6. Now 8 5s are 40. 40 plus 6 will give you 46. Okay. So 46, 4675. Again, one more question. 25 into 95. So it will be 9 plus 2. 9 plus 2 will be 11. 11. So it is odd. So 75 you have to put here. And 11 by 2 will be again 5.5. From that we will consider 5 only. And 9 2s are 18. 18 plus 5 will be 23. So 2375 is the answer. So friends, these are the methods for multiplying two-digit numbers as per my knowledge. If you have any more method to solve these questions in more simpler way, please share it so that other students also can get benefit of it. I hope you all understood it properly, and you will keep practice and you will get good marks All the best for your next exam. Thank you.